Here's what nobody tells you about California's most beautiful cities. Sure, we all see the filtered sunsets and palm-lined streets on Instagram, but actually living in these places, that's a whole different story. Some cities look great on a postcard, but the reality is, they'll drain your wallet and your patience. Others might not make the tourist guides, but deliver a quality of life that feels like a hidden luxury. Think quiet streets, schools that actually teach, and parks where your mornings start with a deep breath, not a car alarm. Instagram-perfect cities can feel different when you live there day in, day out. That's the difference between a city you want to visit and one you want to call home. Some places look stunning, but once you settle in, it's the cost, the commute, and the community that matter more than the view out your window. Today we're counting down the top 10 most beautiful cities to live in California, not just based on postcards, but on what your mornings actually feel like. 6 of America's top 10 quality-of-life cities are in California, and honestly, the #1 spot, most people have never even heard of it. Before we start, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for House Align USA. Let's begin. San Ramon is the city that just beat every other place in America for quality of life in 2025. Chances are, you've never heard of it. No famous landmarks, no celebrity sightings, just a Bay Area suburb that quietly perfected the formula while everyone else was chasing fame. San Ramon sits in the Tri-Valley region about 35 miles east of San Francisco, with a population around 75,000. What makes it special isn't one dramatic feature. It's how everything works together. The schools here consistently rank among California's best, setting up kids for success from kindergarten through high school. Crime stays remarkably low. In fact, it's among the safest cities in California, and healthcare access ranks 18th nationally, so you're covered at every stage of life. Major tech companies like Chevron and AT&T keep thousands of professionals working right in town, reducing brutal commutes and letting you get home in time for dinner. The streets are clean, parks are everywhere, and life feels organized without being boring. Iron Horse Trail winds through the city, and Central Park hosts festivals that actually feel like small-town gatherings, not overcrowded events. Families move here for the schools, professionals stay for the lifestyle, and retirees choose it for predictability. Community is strong. You'll see neighbors actually talking to each other at farmers markets and city events. Housing isn't cheap. The median price hovers around $1.6 million, but residents say the investment pays off in ways that don't show up in photos: safety, stability, and real community. The city's master plan limits overdevelopment, so you're not suddenly waking up to a skyscraper out your window. Shopping, dining, and cultural events remain accessible, but without the chaos of a big city. People here are invested in making San Ramon work for everyone, not just the top earners. What's wild is that San Ramon's beauty isn't in dramatic views or glitzy downtowns. It's in the calm predictability, the top-tier public amenities, and the sense that everything is just handled. If you want a city where your biggest stress is which park to visit on a Saturday, this is it. San Ramon proves that the most beautiful life doesn't always come with the most beautiful views. Sometimes it's just a place where everything quietly works, day after day, without drama. Now we shift from quiet excellence to carefully guarded luxury. Calabasas sits in the hills west of Los Angeles, and everything about it whispers exclusivity. The population is just under 23,000, and you feel that privacy the second you drive through its gated communities. Manicured landscapes, towering eucalyptus, and streets so clean they almost look staged for a movie set. Here, privacy costs real money. Median home prices peaked at $2.6 million in early 2025, and in just 3 months, values jumped a mind-boggling 59%. Why such demand? It's all about control. Calabasas has some of the strictest rules on development, signage, and even noise, all to protect the serene vibe residents pay for. Crime rates sit well below national averages, and schools like Calabasas High are consistent top performers, drawing families willing to pay a premium for education and security. The city's vibe is deliberately calm, almost as if it resists the chaos of the outside world. Here you don't see as much hustle. Instead, you get a sense of order and peace. Even the wildlife feels well-behaved. It's not just celebrities who call this place home, though you'll spot a famous face or two at the Common Shopping Center. Major companies like Harbor Freight Tools and Cheesecake Factory keep their headquarters here, but business is always in the background, never dominating the city's identity. Spanish-style homes climb the hillsides, and you'll see more Teslas than traffic jams. But there's an undeniable trade-off. 100% of properties face wildfire risk over the next 30 years. That's the price of living close to nature in Southern California's hills. Still, 81% of buyers choose to stay within the metro area. They know what they have, and they're not giving it up easily. Calabasas is the definition of curated luxury, but with a community that feels protective, not pretentious. Living here isn't about showing off, it's about enjoying the quiet benefits of wealth, space, safety, predictability, and knowing that your investment is protected by a city that values order just as much as you do. Here's California's second-largest city, home to 1.4 million people, and it somehow still feels relaxed. While other major metros stress you out, San Diego just lets you breathe. The climate tells most of the story: year-round temperatures between 65 and 80 degrees. That weather shapes everything. People spend more time outside, less time stuck indoors, and life genuinely feels lighter here. It's no surprise the city grew by 1% in 2024, adding roughly 14,000 residents, while other California cities shrank. People keep choosing San Diego for clear reasons: 7 miles of beaches where you can actually find a spot for your towel, La Jolla Cove, with sea lions lounging on the rocks, and Balboa Park housing 17 museums and the world-famous San Diego Zoo. Every neighborhood has its own flavor. North Park is hip and artsy, while Point Loma feels like classic California suburbia. From a numbers perspective, San Diego is surprisingly accessible for a big city. Median household income is the most affordable on our list, and median rents are still lower than San Francisco. The biotech sector thrives, tech jobs boom, and unemployment stays low, offering real opportunity for growth without the cutthroat energy of Silicon Valley. San Diego ranks 10th most livable city in California, 26th in the US, but ask anyone who's lived here, and they'll tell you, it punches way above its ranking. The balance here is what makes it work: urban opportunities without chaos, beach culture without limitations, and big city resources with small-town accessibility. Here, you can surf before work and still make your 9 a.m. meeting. San Diego doesn't try to impress you, it just works, every single day. That's why so many people come for a vacation and end up calling it home. Just north of San Diego, Carlsbad ranks 7th nationally for quality of life in 2025. Only San Ramon beats it among California cities. With a population of about 114,500, Carlsbad stretches across 7 miles of San Diego County coastline and has honestly perfected something rare: beach living that actually works for families. That means you still see surfers and joggers at sunrise, but the city's neighborhoods are organized and welcoming, not overrun by tourists or party crowds. Carlsbad's public schools are among the best in Southern California, making it a magnet for families who want top education and a healthy coastal lifestyle. The city's poverty rate stays below 7%, and the average commute time is just 22 minutes, so you spend less time in the car and more time enjoying, well, life. Major employers like Viasat, TaylorMade Golf, and Thermo Fisher Scientific provide high-paying jobs right in town, making the local economy impressively stable. The numbers tell an impressive story. Median household income ranges from $139,000 to $147,000, about 40% higher than San Diego next door. Median home prices hit $1.4 to $1.6 million, up nearly 5% year over year, even as other markets cooled. Homes sell in just 38 days on average, and real estate appreciated 110% in the past decade. That's some serious staying power. But Carlsbad's lifestyle goes beyond numbers. The restaurant scene is thriving. June Aioli even earned a Michelin star in 2024, and you'll find everything from taco stands to upscale bistros. Leo Carrillo Ranch Historic Park offers family-friendly hiking, and Carlsbad State Beach delivers consistent surf without the crowds of LA. The city also hosts some of the best farmers markets and community festivals in the region. Carlsbad proves that you don't have to choose between beautiful beaches and a structured, livable, daily routine. Here you get the best of both: sun, sand, and a city that's built for real life. This Orange County city ranked 5th best in America by Niche in 2025, making it the highest-ranked large city in California. With a population of about 318,000, Irvine is proof that good things happen when you plan ahead. The Irvine Company didn't just build a city. They engineered a lifestyle, designing neighborhoods around parks, schools, and business centers so everything feels connected, safe, and efficient. Irvine's public schools are some of the best in the nation, with multiple high schools earning top state and national rankings. The city is consistently rated as one of the safest in America, with crime rates far below the national average. For families, that means peace of mind. For professionals, it means a stable home base close to major employers like Blizzard Entertainment, Broadcom, and of course, the University of California, Irvine. The real estate isn't cheap. Median home prices hover around $1.5 million. But that buys you access to meticulously maintained neighborhoods, miles of bike trails, and expansive parks like William R. Mason Regional Park. The city's public amenities are second to none, from libraries to sports complexes, and everything is designed to work in harmony. Irvine's diverse community is a huge asset, with residents from all over the world and a food scene that reflects that global influence. Think bubble tea shops next to Korean barbecue and vegan bakeries. Traffic, while still present because hey, it's Orange County, is managed through thoughtful planning, and public transit is actually usable. If you want a city where every detail feels considered, where your kids can walk to school safely and you can bike to a tech job, Irvine is the gold standard. It's not flashy, but it's reliable, and in California, that's a rare kind of beauty. Palo Alto is the beating heart of Silicon Valley, and it's a city where innovation, education, and quality of life intersect. Home to Stanford University and a dense cluster of tech startups, it's a place where academic energy and suburban calm somehow coexist. With tree-lined streets, historic homes, and world-class amenities, Palo Alto has long attracted ambitious professionals, professors, and families who want the best for their kids. Of course, the cost of living is sky-high. Median home prices exceed $3 million. But what you get is access to top-rated schools, incredible public libraries, and a downtown packed with cafes, boutiques, and restaurants that cater to every taste. Safety is a top priority, with low crime rates and a strong sense of community policing. Parents feel confident letting their kids walk or bike to school, and neighbors look out for each other. Palo Alto's parks and green spaces are another major draw. From the sprawling Foothills Park to the intimate gardens of Gamble Garden, the city offers plenty of ways to escape the digital grind. The tech sector brings plenty of pressure, but the city's planning ensures that work-life balance is more than just a buzzword. With Stanford at its core, the city has a youthful edge and a constant influx of new ideas. Events like the Palo Alto Festival of the Arts and the Stanford Jazz Festival keep the cultural calendar busy, while local farmers markets and community events bring residents together. Living in Palo Alto isn't for everyone, the price tag alone is daunting, but for those who can afford it, the city offers a rare mix of intellectual vitality, suburban comfort, and a sense of being at the center of progress. Santa Barbara is often called the American Riviera, and for good reason. The city's Mediterranean climate, stunning beaches, and mountain views create a postcard-perfect backdrop for daily life. But there's more to Santa Barbara than its looks. The city has a charming, walkable downtown, packed with boutiques, restaurants, and art galleries, all framed by Spanish-style architecture. It's the kind of place where you can spend your mornings hiking the foothills and your afternoons surfing or sailing. Schools here are excellent, with Santa Barbara High and Dos Pueblos among the state's best, making it a favorite for families who want their kids to grow up surrounded by both nature and culture. The University of California, Santa Barbara brings energy and research to the area, while local festivals and farmers markets keep the community close-knit. Housing is expensive. Median home prices are over $1.7 million. But the quality of life is hard to beat. Outdoor activities are endless. Think hiking, biking, and water sports all year long. The city's commitment to preserving open space means you're never far from a trail or a view. Santa Barbara's cultural scene is surprisingly rich for a city its size, with the Santa Barbara Bowl hosting world-class concerts and the film festival drawing Hollywood's elite. Yet, despite its glamour, the city maintains a laid-back, friendly vibe. For those who crave beauty, culture, and a slower pace of life, Santa Barbara is a dream destination, and for the lucky few, it's simply home. Walnut Creek offers that rare mix of urban convenience and suburban tranquility, making it a top pick for families and young professionals who want balance. Located in the East Bay, about 25 miles from San Francisco, Walnut Creek is known for its lively downtown, top-rated schools, and easy BART access to the city. With a population around 70,000, it's big enough to offer amenities, but small enough to feel personal. The downtown area is a major draw, featuring upscale shopping, farm-to-table restaurants, and weekly farmers markets. Art galleries and local theaters keep the cultural scene vibrant, while outdoor enthusiasts flock to the nearby Mount Diablo State Park for hiking and biking. The city's park system is robust, with over 3,000 acres of open space and trails. Families love Walnut Creek for the schools, which regularly score among the Bay Area's best. The city also invests heavily in community events. Think art and wine festivals, summer concerts, and holiday parades that actually bring neighbors together. Despite being close to San Francisco, Walnut Creek maintains a sense of calm. Traffic is manageable, crime rates are low, and the community feels invested in making the city safe and welcoming for everyone. Home prices are high, but still offer a relative bargain compared to the Peninsula or Marine. If you want a city where you can work in San Francisco but live somewhere your kids can ride bikes safely, Walnut Creek might just be your perfect middle ground. Manhattan Beach is a coastal gem in Los Angeles County, famous for its stunning beaches, upscale homes, and vibrant community spirit. With a population just over 35,000, it offers a tight-knit feel while still being minutes from the heart of LA. The beach here is wide, clean, and perfect for volleyball, surfing, or just relaxing with friends. The iconic Manhattan Beach Pier is a local landmark, and downtown is a walkable stretch packed with cafes, boutiques, and lively restaurants. Schools in Manhattan Beach are consistently rated among California's best, making it a top choice for families who want both ocean access and academic excellence. Crime rates are low, and the city invests heavily in safety and recreation. Think summer concerts, beach cleanup days, and youth sports leagues. Homes here are pricey. Median values top $3 million, but residents say the quality of life is worth every penny. Commutes to downtown LA can be brutal, but many locals work remotely or in nearby tech and creative sectors. The city's Greenbelt walking path,